Sega! Hello, Police the Best for UK here, and welcome to today's Game of Dev video. So earlier in the month we did Sonic the Hedgehog, so let's do Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So this is a sequel. Okay, so on to Emerald Hill Zone. Right, so the first level looks very similar. It's not the same, but if you compare them side by side, but the first level looks very similar to the first level of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. So we've got an impressive, check out that grass in the background, or the meadow, or whatever it is. Look at the amount of layers of parallax on that. That is incredible. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you've got the clouds and stuff on the parallax as well. So yeah, you know me, I like my parallax scrolling, and Sonic games are just one of the best in the industry of the time of doing parallax scrolling. Really gives a sense of depth to 2D games. Right, okay, so let's keep going. So I remember back in the day we had Nintendo and Sega wars, and sort of like Nintendo would, the people who supported Nintendo would be like, the Nintendo games are more fun, but the Sonic games have got better graphics. Can't really comment on that now at my age, and obviously Nintendo and Sega will just use each other's games on each other's platforms now, so yep. I think the Sonic games have a slight edge over Nintendo with the graphics when it comes to like these Mario vs Sonic competitions. That's for sure. There wasn't multi-layer parallax scrolling to that degree on the Super Nintendo, was there? At least not in the Mario games. But yep, later Mario games would sort of come back with that. So that's level 1 of Sonic 2. And yes, let's have a look at level 2. Oh, we got an extra life for our troubles. Must have been a ring bonus or something. So on to level 2 here, so more of the same. If I'm honest with you, I do prefer the music on Sonic 1 than the music on this version. Some people hail this as the greatest Sonic game of all time, Sonic 2. I think even though I like Sonic 2 very much, I think I prefer Sonic 1 if I'm honest. So obviously Sonic 2 introduced new features, new enhancements that wasn't present in the original Sonic 1 game. Such as, I'll show you in a minute once I get past that bloody spikes up there. On Sonic 1, at least the original version, you couldn't do this, the spin move. You can in like the compilation versions and the more recent versions, like on emulators and stuff, like sort of Sonic Jam packs and stuff like that. But on the Saturn, but yeah, you couldn't do that on the original 1991 system. Okay, so on to Robotnik now. Oh shit! So the idea of Sonic is, as long as you've got enough rings, you can't die unless you fall down a hole or hit some spikes. So just keep all your rings as best you can. Even if you've just got one ring, you can't die. Just keep getting. If you get hit, make sure you've just got one ring. So the music changes into incidental music for the baddie. Quite easy baddie that one is. Just jump on him a few times, then fly off onto his helicopter, and we will proceed to rescue all the trapped wildlife. And that's level 1 done. So one thing you've probably noticed about Sonic 2, if you've never played it before, where you've been, but if you've never played it before, you've got Tails with you. Tails is AI controlled, unless you plug a controller into port 2, then you can control Tails yourself as a second person. He will always get off the screen, like he has done now, like if you're too fast for him. But yeah, that's an interesting concept for the game. You can use player 2's controller to control Tails. So if you didn't know that, try it. If you've got Sonic 2 on the Megadrive and you've got 2 controllers plugged in, get someone to play as player 1 of Sonic and try taking controls of the second controller, and you can actually control them. It can help you on your way as well. It's very innovative for its day. Now the game does feature special stages that are quite almost 3D, and it also features a split screen 2-player as well, which slows down the game sort of, but it doesn't handle it too bad actually. Puts it in this weird interlaced mode if I remember correctly, and certain old televisions would display a flickering image. But yeah, this is This is a really much more enhanced version of Sonic 1. Sonic 1 was great anyway, it was well ahead of its time on its release. It was like, we're talking like just the turn of the century for the 90s, and it was just very impressive, really showcasing what talented programmers could do and what the Mega Drive was capable of as well. So yeah, I am talking a lot in the video, but yeah, that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Megadrive. I'm going to give this, it's no surprise, a massive woohoo! 10 out of 10, absolutely flawless. So thank you for watching, have a pleasant Sunday evening, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye! Goodbye!